Aloha! My name is Dr. Nick with Island Holistic Healing on the Big Island of Hawaii. I am going to share with you today step 2 of our series, How to Achieve the Most Optimal Health for Your Physical Being. Okay? Step 1 we went over yesterday. That was how to mentally acknowledge and understand that you are a human being created by God, that put you in the Garden of Eden, where you would have the abundance of the food that is the best for your physical body. Okay? Now, I want to turn this down just a tad, actually. Okay. Now today, we're going to go over, because we're not currently in the Garden of Eden, okay, we have to know where at this point in our life we can secure the optimal food for our physical body, okay? So this becomes very important because where our source of food comes from, we have to be very understanding and aware of where it's coming from, okay? We cannot just blindly hope for the best, right? So tomorrow in the morning, we will be going to the farmers markets where we source organic food from the farmers, okay? Now, the best is for you to grow your own food, okay? The number 2 best is to get the food from the farmers markets in your area and get to know who your farmers are and make sure that you are securing your food from farmers that grow your food without chemicals, okay? So you need to get food that grows without chemicals. That is very important. The best is grow your own. The number 2 best is to secure your food from farmers that grow the food for you, that you get to know and you build a relationship with and know how they grow your food, okay? Now, number 3, health food stores, right? We have to go to, number 3 best option is the health food store, okay? So the health food store is most likely to carry fresh foods that have been grown by organic farmers, okay? So in respect to this, it's important to understand what is going into your body and what is going also topically on your body, okay? So you also must recognize that if you want to achieve optimal health, you have to also be careful and understanding of what goes on your body, on your skin, okay? So you can't ever allow chemicals in synthetic chemicals to go onto your body, right? Neither onto your body or into your body, okay? So this needs to be step 1 and step 2 have to be understood, that this is going to possibly, for some of you, require some changes, okay? For some of you, you might already be at these levels, and step 1 and step 2 is easy. You already are doing that, and you can move on to the next step, okay? Now, the next step is that we're going to be going over what types of blood chemistries that you need to understand and to know so that you can know the health of your own physical body at any given moment. So we're going to go through some blood work analysis, okay? And in going through some of the blood work analysis, we're going to explain to you which tests you need to have done and which tests you don't need to necessarily have done, and what those tests mean and how you can monitor those levels so that you can always maintain good health moving forward. Okay, so I may think of a little bit more of what I wanted to add to this this portion of the different steps. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving forward. We're going to be also yes, I wanted to make sure that I went over briefly for you to understand also that there's a lot of people that have digestive problems, and all food that they're taking into their bodies is having a negative impact, okay? And I want to talk about that because a lot of people think that there's something that they can get that will make their digestion better, okay? And I want you to understand that there's nothing that you can get that you will put into your body that will magically make digestion better, okay? Step 1 and step 2 that we talked about is really important, where you secure the food and that goes into your body. But if you're already having problems with digestion, even though you still need to only allow the best food to go into your body at all times, momentarily you need to stop all food, okay? There's no substitute to improve your digestion other than stopping all food for a period of time, okay? That's going to allow this system to rest, get the proper rest, so that it can recover and work again. And it will only work good when it's had enough rest and it's only being given the best source of nourishment available, okay? So I'm going to end there. I thank you for listening. If you have any questions regarding what I have said, please let me know. Like, subscribe, and share my message to everybody so that people can begin to learn about true health and how to really achieve good health inside their physical body. Mahalo. Right. Aloha, my name is Dr. Nick, Island Holistic Healing, and I am with Judy, and she makes really amazing perfumes. Well, I guess I call them perfumes. Would you call them?
Aromatherapy roll-ons, perfumes.
Aromatherapy roll-ons.
Moisturizers, sprays. Lip balms are out of the flowers I grow from calendula and different herbs.
And
Herbal products.
and a lot of these flowers are actually even some of them are from Hawaii. Yeah. But anyways, the point of the video is I just as I'm wanting to help people to understand what they should allow to go into their bodies, I also want them to understand what also is okay to allow to go on our bodies. And so this is something whereby I don't make these products myself, but there are people who do make these kinds of products, and Judy is someone who makes amazing products for this purpose. So if you want, to have some really nice fragrances or scents, you choose these types of products where you'll be able to get what you're looking for, but then not do anything or allow anything that harms your body, but is only beneficial to your body. So yeah, you know, and I'm sure if one day you want to like learn how to make things like this yourself, you could also, you know, over time learn those things as well. But yeah, that was I just want as part of this one video that I'm making, I just want to emphasize the importance of what people.
One of those? Yeah, sure. That one's 14.
What do you put in that thing?
John is a probiotic beverage. So we make it with green tea and honey. We ferment it with a culture of bacteria and yeast. And then we keg it. Which flavor? Try the grapefruit.
Oh, these are really good Hawaii grown Char-Will avocados. These are probably the best, definitely the best flavor avocado in Hawaii. They're called the Char-Will avocado. Yeah. Oh. We have so many though, yeah?
Oh, it is? Yeah. That's why I don't want to screw.
This one is 550. 550. Okay.
It's one of those lots you bought like at the beginning of the year.
Thank you so much. Welcome. Some ginger.
You want
This
some?
one is 12 medium.
We don't have much sauce. It's kind of tough.
Oh yeah. Oh, looks like people wait in line here.
Corn free and pasture raised.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these are the best eggs.
No, this is Leibua, which is our endemic.
Today's Jun food. That's really good.
Yeah, it's good, huh?
Yeah.
Almost done with your kamikaze.
So for today's video, I want to review some of the things that I purchased after securing all of the good things that you can get from the local farmers markets. Okay, so first of all, coconuts. Okay, why? Because I like to make fresh coconut milk from fresh Hawaiian coconuts. Okay, some of the other things that we got from the farmers market today: locally grown fresh tomatoes. These are the best avocados from Hawaii. The Char-Will avocado, really, really, really good avocados from the farmer who has many, many avocado trees. We've got strawberry papayas, local from the Big Island of Hawaii, strawberry papayas, and zucchini, and cilantro, fresh cilantro from the island, fresh kale from the island. Some super fresh organic kale from the farmers. Really delicious kale. That can be good for even having kale salad. Lots of mangoes, some really good mangoes from the Big Island of Hawaii. Still have mangoes from the Big Island of Hawaii, if you can imagine. Look at that. And then, let's see, some longan fruits. There's so many different varieties of fruits and vegetables to purchase at the farmers markets. We got some amazing organic, locally raised eggs. These are all gluten-free. The chickens eat a lot of coconut and breadfruit. No corn, no soy, no wheat. So these are really like quality eggs. These are, just to give you an example, these eggs are $10 a dozen, which is, much higher price than most eggs, but they're worth it because they're good. These are good quality, gluten-free, GMO-free, mostly grain-free, considering that they're mostly raised on coconut and breadfruit. This is a locally made jun with just all kinds of amazing different flavors. This one is a jun, a locally made jun that is made with some spices. They call the local people who make this jun called this flavor holiday spice. Now, also you can make your own jun, which I highly recommend, and oftentimes will make my own jun, and I will try to show you guys how to also be able to make your own jun if you don't have like a good source. And it's just because I have so many things going on in my life. I used to make it all the time, but then when these guys started making really good jun, I just, it was worth saving my time to purchase from those guys. Here is some things that we got from the local health food store. We got a few things from the local health food store. We got some white basmati rice, which is from the Lundberg farms. Let's see, what else? We got some red onions from the health food store. And we got some Yukon Golds from the health food store. And let's see, I guess that's about it. We got a little papaya salad that came fresh from the farmer's market today. And so most of the things we do buy from the health foods, from the farmers markets. Oftentimes we're able to buy really good potatoes from the farmers markets as well. But today we weren't able to make it to the place where those farmers are located, so we wound up buying some of the Yukon Golds from the health food store. And yeah, but that's about it. Every week we might get different things. Some of the things that we had gotten prior, we've gotten some green onions and some lettuces, and let's see some of the other things that we still have in here. But yeah, we still have a big amount of cake, an organic, gluten-free, vegan cake that we had special made for us. Isn't that wonderful? Well, I guess we ate about a third of it so far. We have some important plans for the rest of that cake, which maybe you will learn about at another time. Okay, so that is a bit of the history on, or I guess a bit of the story of some of the things. You know, here's just an example of, you know, what I make, fresh coconut cream that turns into and becomes a really nice fresh coconut yogurt. Oh, and then we talked quite a bit about the things that we purchase for going inside our bodies, and then we also include, you know, about how important it is to know the ingredients that you use for products that you put on your body. Okay, so when we were at the farmers market, we talked to one of the people that make really good fragrances, perfumes, aromatherapies, moisturizing lotions for your skin. You know, it's best to buy those types of products from people who make them that don't use chemicals and synthetic ingredients. So yeah, I hope that this gives you a brief understanding of what kinds of things to obtain as you're acclimating towards a healthy lifestyle to change your life, change your body, and change who you are as a human being, because we are what we eat, and what we allow into our bodies is what we eventually become. Thank you for listening. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Mahalo.